This video will guide you through the two final steps that you can carry out within Curriculum Manager to use your curriculum within Student Tracker and also manage public access to that curriculum. Before you watch this video, please make sure that you have taken the time to watch the video, an overview to the Curriculum Manager, as this will help you to understand some of the concepts that are being covered in this video. Remember that prior to editing your school's framework, you need to ensure that you have planned how it's going to be implemented and who will be responsible for updating the different key stages and subjects within the framework. After logging in as an administrator and opening Curriculum Manager, you'll be brought to the main Curriculum Manager page. From here, we can activate our curriculum and manage public access. In order to begin creating trackers within Student Tracker, you will need an active curriculum in Curriculum Manager. Without an active curriculum, you won't be able to see any KPIs or learning objectives to track against. The 2014 Early Years Foundation Stage and National Curriculum, including the NHT Assessment Framework, are visible from this window. Next to either of these curricula, we have, as default, a grey inactive button. A single click on this button will toggle it to active, meaning that this curriculum, its learning objectives and KPIs will now be visible within Student Tracker. The other key piece of functionality that we can access from this view is the Cog icon, where we can manage public access. Clicking this option provides us with a dialog box with a single option, Make Public on the Web. As default, this is set to off. To enable your curriculum online, toggle this to on. Now you will see a number of additional options. Firstly, you are provided with an active URL to your curriculum. This is specific to your school. Any changes that you have made within the curriculum, editing, shuffling or removing learning objectives, will be visible in your online curriculum. This URL can be linked to from your school website. You now have the ability to enable other options, which are only displaying KPIs. If this is left off, your public curriculum will display all learning objectives within the curriculum. Key stage options. Here you can simply choose which key stages you wish to share publicly. And scrolling down on the dialog box presents us with options for managing public access to our Learning Locker content. A decision should be made for each one of these questions. Do we want to display teaching notes publicly on our curriculum? Do we want to display exemplar standard materials publicly on our curriculum? Do we want to display core resources publicly on our curriculum? And do we want to display extension resources publicly on our curriculum? The answers to these questions will determine the status of the switch. You may wish to work on identifying and uploading to the Learning Locker the school's exemplar standard material before displaying them publicly, where, with each of the areas, as an admin, you can come back into Curriculum Manager at a later date and choose to display publicly this content. Clicking Save Changes will ensure your curriculum is published correctly. You can see what the curriculum looks like by simply copying and pasting your URL into another tab. Here's our example. We can see and select each key stage, subject, area for learning, and we can see the year group and the relevant learning objectives.